think it's because of spring break, because people don't really listen to us. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Traveling Gun. My name is Thomas. I am a regional flight attendant for those who are new here. Be sure to subscribe to all my returning subscribers. I do appreciate the support. Today, I begin my last trip of March, and this is a carryover trip. And what a carryover trip is, it's a trip that starts in 1 month and carries over to the next month. So with that saying, I don't get the full credit of this trip for the month of March. Part of it goes into April. So this is a 4-day trip. So 2 days I get paid for the 2 days of the credit for March. And then the last 2 days goes towards the credit towards April. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, you know. Either way, it is what it is. You also can bid to avoid carryover trips, but I don't usually bid for that because I hardly ever get carryover trips. But it is what it is. But today I actually only have 2 legs that operate, which starts off with a deadhead, and I end up going to Charleston, and then from Charleston to JFK, JFK to Buffalo. And I end in Buffalo tonight around 11 o'clock. But I'm finna get ready and get to my deadhead, and I'll see you guys a little bit later on once I get to Buffalo. Hello everybody, so I finally made it here to Buffalo, and it's probably a little bit 11:30, 11:45, somewhere around there. Today's flights were very uneventful. Nothing really happened. Well, originally it was 12 hours, but I have an 11 o'clock van. Other than that, that's all. I'm just debating on if I want to go down and work out, or wake up in the morning and work out, or work out now and I can sleep as long as possible tomorrow. Decisions. But other than that, I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for day 2. Good morning, everybody. Today is day 2 of 4. It's a rainy day in Buffalo, as you can see right here behind me. Today is a 4-leg day, kind of like the opposite of what I did yesterday. So I go from Buffalo to JFK, sit in JFK for like an hour and 50-something minutes, JFK to Charleston, Charleston back to JFK, sit an hour, and then come back to Buffalo again. And I get back at the same time that I did last night in Buffalo. Other than that, that's all I have for you right now. I didn't work out at all. For some reason on these night flights, I get sleepy. But when I'm at home just chilling, I don't get sleepy. Even if I have all the lights off, it's a weird effect. Like, I'm up at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm at home, versus I work a night flight here. All of a sudden I'm sleepy at 9, 10 o'clock, which has never happened to me before unless I'm just dog tired. But I don't get it. But that's one of the reasons why I don't like the night flights and ending late, because by the time I get to the room, it's like I don't even really want to go work out. So, and I didn't get up this morning because I was just like, listen, I'm finna sleep, just get my rest. And that's what I did. But I'll see you guys a little bit later on. If anything changes, if we're delayed, I'll let you all know. So JFK is currently on a delay program. So my flight from Charleston to JFK is delayed because of high winds. So basically I'm delayed 2 hours. I don't end in Buffalo until almost 1 o'clock tonight. Well, in the morning, I should say. But a lot of flights are delayed because of the wind and everything that's coming into JFK. So here we are. But we're sitting in Charleston right now for 2 hours, and then we head back to JFK. So I'll see you guys a little bit later on. Hello everybody, I made it back here to Buffalo. Let me just tell you this. I don't know why I said a delay program, which kind of it really was, because we brought the plane in, we still was delayed 2 hours. Anyway, it's 2:23 in the morning. I'm just now getting to Buffalo on my layover, because when we landed back in JFK, something was wrong with the plane. It took longer than normal. It took 2 hours and 40 minutes to get from Charleston to New York, and that's not really how long it's supposed to take. It's way less than that. Then when we land, maintenance comes on board. The pilots notice that there's water behind the panels, and they're gonna have to take it apart. So we have to swap planes, get everything, situated, do the demo, back out. We're sitting there taxiing for almost an hour. Then the captain calls back and says, hey, we have to open the door because the machine that counts the bags, the numbers, it didn't send to them, so they forgot to do a paper one. So we had to wait for them to recount the bags to do a paper one. And then we finally get here to Buffalo. It was a 15-hour duty day today. Tomorrow's a 10-hour duty day, but luckily on go home day is just a deadhead home, and I got them to change my deadhead to the very first flight out of Columbia tomorrow, so I don't have to wait. But I'm gonna go to bed. I still have like 12 hours. We don't have to report until 1:26 tomorrow afternoon, so I'll see you guys tomorrow once I get up for day 3. Well, it's already tomorrow, so later on today for day 3. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Today is day 3, and I slept until 12 o'clock today. I was drained, and when I got here, I took a shower and I just like crashed. But look at the weather. It is snowing here in Buffalo. Now, it was warm yesterday, like wasn't none of this in the forecast whatsoever, and all of a sudden Buffalo is one of those cities where the rest of New York can be like 80 degrees, and in Buffalo it will be snowing. And that's what I've learned about my time in aviation and coming to Buffalo, is that today I was supposed to have 4 legs, but I'm already super delayed right now. We moved our van time was supposed to be at 1 o'clock because we were supposed to be at the airport by 1:26, but the plane hasn't even left LaGuardia yet. So I was supposed to go from Buffalo to LaGuardia, LaGuardia to Burlington, Vermont back to LaGuardia, then to Columbia, South Carolina, and then I was going to be done before 11 o'clock. But since we are super delayed right now, who knows what's going to happen to me today? You know, day 3 adventures. I know yesterday was a 15-hour duty day, and some people who work like double shifts or something probably don't understand like how is that tiring. Well, like I said, for us, you got to think about it. A lot of that time we're just sitting doing nothing, and we're not getting paid for it. And you might not notice it right then and there, because like I didn't notice that I was getting tired because I was watching Netflix and Hulu. And I didn't realize I was getting tired until we were taxiing out of JFK, and we was just sitting there, and I was just like, all of a sudden it just came over me, and it just drains you sometimes. But you know, it is what it is. So we moved our van time to 2 o'clock, so we'll get there by 2:15 because the plane is not supposed to land until 2:30. So I'll see how this day goes and keep you all updated. Everybody, I'm here in Columbia, South Carolina. It is going on 105. Again, it's another late finish. I was supposed to be here 2-3 hours earlier, but of course the delay today put me behind because the weather was still kind of messed up going into LaGuardia. Coming from Buffalo, we tried to land in LaGuardia. The winds were too strong. We were almost landing, and then next thing you know, we had to go back up again because we couldn't land. You know, we had a missed approach. We almost missed approach again just because the wind was just that strong in LaGuardia. And, you know, passengers were missing their connections, or they had tight connections based off the 3-hour delay that we had. And I have a 6:48 van in the morning. I opted to take an earlier deadhead home because instead of waiting until 11 o'clock, I chose to get on the very first flight out of Columbia tomorrow, well, later on this morning. But I did not, when I did it at the beginning of the trip, I wasn't expecting to get finished 2 a.m. like yesterday and 1 a.m. now. But it is what it is. I get home a lot earlier, 4 hours earlier, and I'm off for 3 days. So I'm finna get ready, and I'm not even gonna take a nap. I'll probably take a long blink, and I'll see you guys in a few more hours when I get up to go home. Good morning, everybody. I'm here in my car. It's been, put like this, it's been a kind of a eventful 4-day, I should say, with the weather and everything. The company got their money out of me this trip because I was sleepy. I'm still sleepy right now, but you know, I chose to get on this earlier deadhead, and it's 9 o'clock. Right now, spring break is in full effect for here in the metro Atlanta area, because even the international side of the terminal was wrapped all the way around to the check-in desk and everything like that. So people are flying out today, or I don't know what it is, or they listened to somebody and said, hey, if you go to the international side, it's not that long of a wait. And everybody was like, oh, let me go over to the international side. And now everybody's at the international side now. But I think it's because of spring break, because people don't really listen to us for real. But I have 3 days off, and then I begin my full trip of April, which I have nothing but 5 days for the month of April. So I'm gonna get ready and go to this grocery store. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. As always, hug on the ones that you love. Tell the ones that you love them. I'm out.